hello, mortals. It is I, Rimworld the Dragon. What do we have here? Oh, here we go. That enchanted polar bear didn't lie to me. This magical viewing port allows me dominion over these people, over this world and the inhabitants within it. Excellent. Let the adventure begin. Before we do anything else, let's survey this wondrous new land. Let's see what type of resources, what goals and glory it may hold for us. Nothing there. I do like this water right here. It'll make for some good fishing. Let's see. I like the positioning of this rock. I make good use of that. Here's a good spot to gather all of our current resources. Let's get everything together. See what we have. See what we can work with. I see memorials. I do not know these fallen warriors, and their contributions shall be greatly honored. This isn't my first time in new lands and foreign dimensions, so as I know, it's always good to recycle the resources available to you. Use everything at your command. I also have no need for another's architecture. We shall build our own kingdoms, our own castle, keeping our subjects, our citizens armed. Very important where I come from. We must protect ourselves from the dangers and the wilds of the world. As I know, any world can be a dangerous place. I think we should make sure our people are armed properly. Let's get Pheanox this shotgun in her hands. And this charged pistol as a nice sidearm. Alright, after a little lapse in time, getting a few things together, trying to make decisions on our future outcomes, we come back to realize that Baron has an expertise. We can make him better than he already is. A better soldier, faster, smarter, stronger. We also have an expertise for our doctor, I believe. Alright, now that we've got things broken down, let's take a survey. 405 blocks. What can we do? Is that enough to build a decent sized abode? Give me a second. Let's see. think I'll go for a nice round circular play. I like to keep it nice and round. We keep everything in circles. We travel in circles, not angles around here. Once I get this placement right. Let's see. There we go. There we go. I think that looks nice, but I might expand it a little more. I don't know if I want to cut into this road. You never know how good a road comes in use. I think this is about right, though. Let's take a look. What you think? What you think, guys? I believe we got it. Let's lay her down. Alright, what do we have? Ooh, you have a nice piece of fertile land right here. Nice fertile land. I love to plant my seed. Seriously, let's see, what can we do with this? Oh, I don't think I want circular crop plots. Let's go. Excuse me. Here we go. I think I can make a few areas out of this. It's a nice size plot of land. Let me work some things out. Okay, we getting it. We putting it together. I think I can make 2 more sections to grow some separate items here. When survival is at hand, always plant as much as you can. You never know what comes in handy. The land can also be a harsh mistress. Always better to hedge your bets. This is a strange land, seems familiar in a way, but I've never seen such designs. I'm pretty sure we'll need to heal our colonies. A little heal roots. Need something to eat, the vegetables, the fruits. And here we go. We've come back with everything lined up. We're gonna cage in our area so that no wild animals or anything just comes in and eat up all our food. You may not know this, but I'm quite the farmer myself. Got a few chickens, a nice little garden of my own. So this is only natural for me. As a dragon, we often learn that living off the land is the best way. It can provide advantages that artificially built things just won't. I'll tell you one thing my mother always taught me. I always have multiple ways in and out. I always know your entrances and your exits. You never know what happens in a situation and you don't want to get trapped. Here we moved on to putting some electricity up for our base. I don't think we could live in a primitive time for much longer. We've got work to do. We've got a home to build. We've got anomalies to track down and study. We all have tantrums sometimes. It's okay. We all mess up and cause ourselves to be pulled back sometimes. We'll move forward from here. Dear little Vin, there's a great future in hand for you. Diligent Baron, because of his sanguine nature, he sleeps less than the rest of us. So he'll be doing most of the building of this home. He'll make sure that all of our walls, all of our embrasures, all of our crafting benches are in order, that everything is fit for us to make a stand in this land. Let's get some recreational items in so we don't go crazy out here just working all the time. We all need a little play in our lives. So some dark presence has made itself known and wishes to come forth. And we shall prepare ourselves for the fight. Oh, we're being attacked. But the ever faithful Baron shall handle his business. Oh, where you going, Baron? Where you? No, we don't run away in this colony. We fight. Tactical retreat, maybe, but never run away. There we go. As always, the ever diligent Baron comes through again. As the monolith twisted and changed, Pheanox was overcome with a horrifying vision. In an instant, she understood. The monolith is a doorway, just barely cracked open now. Something dark beyond imagination stirs on the other side, seeping into our reality. Terrified but excited, Pheanox is convinced she can learn more if given the time to study the monolith. Alright guys, well apparently we've activated the monolith, which is only partially active on level 1 and must be studied in order to level up to 7. A blanket of gritty fog descends on the area. The fog smells ancient and somehow stings the skin, like a daggum troll fart. Alright, we'll deal with that when the time comes. Let's see, what do we have going on? Z's doing nothing. Ben is resting recreationally. Let's have the Baron do some work. We need this electricity going soon. We have the Baron get to building and we'll get back to you. What do we have here? Harbinger trees. I know these from my travels in other lands. I wonder if these have the same properties as their kin. Oh yes, indeed they do. Great for storing bodies and getting rid of corpses that you don't want lying around to be seen. Let's get a little base building going here. Finish up these walls and see about cordoning off a few more areas. Why are my fields burning? Almost all of them is gone. What have I been doing? I didn't see fire. Not the ever diligent Baron, afraid of fire. Unless he is an undead, I suppose it's understandable. I have roasted many of undead myself. I believe we've got things well under control. For a man so afraid of fire, Baron did a damn good job. We won't test his limits much further. And look, now Cougar wants to hunt the ever diligent Baron. He shall learn. He shall pay for his follies. Yes, Baron. Get him. There we go. Finish him off, Baron. Don't make him suffer. People visiting now while the forest is burning. They could have chose a better time, but I won't turn down a guest. I always like a nice entertainment, someone to have a good game of cards with. Oh, a name. Let's go. Here we have it. Dark Collision, sitting on Helsing Hill, where all the monsters shall fall and bow and break under our might. It's about time we start working on this base again. And look, some foul beast comes and attacks us while we're working on our home, our fortress. Get him. We have our own beast to fight back with. The undead, I know, are fierce. It's time we get to jail so we can lock up our first beast that had the nerve to come and attack us. Once we get this platform down, we're gonna put him in his place. Oh no, Pheanox lost her mind. But these are the things that we deal with when we're dealing with the darkness. Every now and again you may go a little crazy. As long as you come back, fight another day. The fires are still burning, but I believe we have them under control. They won't make it to our food supply, so we are in good hands. Yes, now we have him locked up. our first prize, the fool who dared attack us while we build our fortress. Think we should mend him to keep him alive. There are precious minerals we should get to. Metals and jewels and all types of things we need in our hand at our disposal. So how about we get to it? Alright, as you can see, we started working on our workshop. We have fabrication bench, machining table, all the things we need to make sure that our armaments and weapons are in adequate working order. As always, the ever diligent Baron keeping the base going, getting us put together block by block, wall by wall. As you see, we've laid down plans for our new kitchen and freezer area soon to be. Our power's building up quite generously. Quite particular about my building, so here's a little glimpse of what we have so far. Here it says we got along, and I think it's about time we try to get that freezer up and going. It's a nice spacious area, so I think 2 air conditioners would do. Keep us nice and cool, give us enough room to store all of our food and vegetables, whatever other resources we may need to keep from wasting away in the heat. Speaking of resources, I just realized our dear Baron has a different type of juice he needs to feed on. And since Pheanox is asleep, I don't think she'll mind. Speaking of feeding, I just realized we also need to keep our personal undead alive too. Look at that food, he's about to starve to death. So he should go out and fight for his own meals. Attack and consume. Build his strength. We return, my Dragonkin, and I have a little more base building to do. In the words of an enchanted polar bear acquaintance of mine, I love build base. There you have it. A nice grand walkway for our main entrance. I can only imagine the future. Let's get some more boulders in here. We're gonna need a lot more stone for these walls. We need lights. It's darker than a dwarf's ditch around here. Let's brighten things up. Where are those lights? There we go. Alright, I'm gonna lay some lights down around here, and I'll get back to you, family. And there you have it. We've laid down. Let there be light. All Alright, let's tidy things up. I don't think a heart should be laying outside in the sun. Going bad. Let's get that put away, shall we? Drop. There we go. Keep that heart refrigerated. Summer has begun, but winter is coming. How very foreboding. Foreshadowing for a harsh winter. Or will we take advantage of the summer and stock up enough food and resources? Soy sauce. When visiting my cousins in Japan, it tastes great with a little bit of wasabi. Yes, let's get it built. It's almost done. Let's see who's working. Good to see everyone's working on the building. We got Pheanox out here joining the diligent Baron. As we return, as you can see, we're working on our workshop. I don't know about you, but I believe that our workshop is key. We like to keep all of our armaments and gadgets in tip-top shape so that at any time and in any form that we can be assaulted, we'll be prepared. I'll figure out where to put this daggum cabinet. I want it to be able to reach more than one thing at a time. Oh, a wolf hunting our dear Pheanox. Oh, we cannot have this. Oh, there we go. Get him. Get him. Yes. Success. We shall conquer all foul beasts who dare attack our colonies. Let us make sure Pheanox is okay. There we go. Alright, and Baron. Look at Baron. Diligent Baron. Still building our walls over the corpses of our enemies. Reminds me of my time fighting night howlers on the border of Skosglen. Alright, as we return, I just like y'all to see that we're finishing the outside walls. We just put the freezer pieces in. They're finishing off those top walls. Now outside reinforcement is almost complete. There were some key resources in the wall I missed over here. We don't want to miss out on the good silver. Never let those coins slide by. As they say, money, 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 money. Let's see what's around. Who can we get? Come collect this while he's there. Oh, the diligent Baron is always on the job. Get the money put in the coffers. Oh, here we go. Finishing up a few more base designs. I see everyone has a problem with standing up and eating, so we're gonna get a table and some chairs down. We're back after getting some more base building done. We got the wall complete. We got the doors built. Still waiting on the air conditioning to get finished for the freezer. Look at Vin. He's over here digging at these walls like a daggum mole man. And I appreciate every bit of the effort. Between him and the Baron, our colony shall thrive. What other resources do we have available? Okay. We'll get these precious metals gathered and we'll be back. returned. And as you can see, we have this foul beast still locked up, but with nowhere near their adequate amount of containment. So, as we have Pheanox finishing up the walls for our storage area, you see we've gathered many materials: wood, stone, silver, even a few bits of these foul creatures that may be useful in the future. We return a little later as we've completed our storage area, and as you see, we've gathered more materials, and the ever-diligent Baron is putting a roof over our head as always, and a roof that I believe needs some support. Let's see. There we go. Yes, everything in order so that our colony can build further. Now, here, we were setting the trees limitations on what corpses we would allow it to devour. When I noticed this as Baron was hunting, I was setting the animals, that we might want to feast upon when this happened. And I'm not complaining about the tantrum. Baron can cry all he wants. There was a drop pod with a colonist in it. Apparently one Tony Barber with animals of 12, shooting of 5, intellectual 4. He could have been a decent colonist. But apparently we left him to his fate. There's no telling how long he was there. And I hope he wasn't related to Tiki or Runde. But seriously, that's a nice place to end it today. The Baron's having a tantrum in the bedroom. Pheanox is walking around still helping us get this place put together, feeding us as a matter of fact, and I believe I'll holler at you tomorrow. Yo, this is for anyone who made it to the end of this video. I just want you to know that I love you and I appreciate you. This is my first ever project, my first ever channel, my first ever edit. And I know everything won't be perfect, but with everyone's help and your support, I guarantee things will get greater and greater. So till the next time, peace.